Well, good morning, all you investors, collectors, hobbyists, alternative investors. So this has probably been the hottest topic of the whole year. Is the Japanese 151 market. The prices have tanked, they've crashed. But so this morning, I just ordered again from Cali Poke House off of the TikTok shop, getting boxes from them with the 20% off coupon for just under $52. That's crazy, right? 52. When these boxes hit, there were sales on eBay as high as like 235, 240, maybe even just a few months back, January or so, February, whatever. And so the most I've ever spent after tax, shipping, all that stuff is $192 on one of these boxes. I've also got boxes for 88 after tax and shipping. I've got boxes, for 160, 140, 130. It ranged so many different ranges. But so I know a lot of you guys got some of these boxes, and you're like, man, I spent so much money. I'm gonna have to wait to be able to get my money back. But here's the thing. Dollar cost average is something that is real. When you buy things at a high and you're able to get things at a low, it kind of levels it out. So my cheapest box, the cheapest boxes I can get are about $52 right now. You can get them around 55, 56, depending on which seller you get it from off the TikTok shop. All Poke TCG also sells on the TikTok shop and on eBay. And on eBay, I think they're selling the boxes for $63.99. On the TikTok shop, they're a little bit cheaper. I think it was like 57. So we're talking about $6 difference right there. So yeah, definitely check out that TikTok shop, especially when they got the coupons. The sellers don't have to eat that cost. It's actually TikTok that's eating the cost on that stuff. So you're getting good deals. So let's talk about that dollar, the dollar cost average. So the most expensive box, we'll say it's this one here, $192 after tax, after shipping, all that stuff, $192. The cheapest box was just under 52. So we'll say 192 and 52. When you take those two there, the average cost for those two boxes would be 122. Now we're getting a little bit closer to what it's, what the closer to being able to make a profit when these start moving up again. So now you got the one paid 192 for a box, and you buy two more at that $52. We're gonna bring that dollar cost average down. So we were at 122 with one box. Add another $50 box compared to your $190 box. It's gonna keep bringing that dollar cost average down. So my plan is to continue to grab these boxes because they will not be $50 boxes in the future. And could this be like that the next like team up? I mean, we know what happened there, $100 boxes. I do think that because of the rarity, Team Up was one of those sets that they didn't stay at 100 too long. I think they were actually going for like 120. Instead of like how you can get Scarlet and Violet boxes for 85, 90. I think Team Up back then was doing the 120 because of COVID and because it was hard to get source the products, harder to source those products. And so, like I said, you were able to buy those boxes for $100, $120, and now they're sitting at $2,400. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, if you spent $10,000 on Team Up booster boxes back when they were $120, you'd have $200,000 sitting in your portfolio of just that one product right there. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's ever going to be another like product that was like Team Up or something with that Master Ball in here, the Master Ball Chase. Can this be that? Who knows? We don't know. Japanese Pokemon company is printing the hell out of these. It's almost like they're taking the poor Japanese economy, throwing it on their back, and trying to just sell as much of these, give these out to their citizens at the cheapest cost, and then they turn around and flip it to us. But I mean, for me to be able to buy a box of this for 50, what are they making? Like if they're getting it, they got to be getting it, they would have to be getting it like sub $30 just to even make lunch money off of it for places to be able to sell these for $60. You know what I mean? It's just, so I have no clue why they're printing so much of it, but as long as they keep printing it and I'm getting these for cheap, it's a win-win. Also, another one, I didn't have any here with me, but the Shiny Treasures EX boxes on the TikTok shop, you can get those for like right at 30 bucks with the coupons and stuff like that. And I am big on any high class special sets. So this is a special set, but it isn't like the high class special sets that come in the smaller box, but like V Star Universe, high on that. You can get that for 60 bucks, about the same as this right now. And V Star Universe, that's the Japanese Crown Zenith, and that's another good play. I know right now Japanese is not hot, but it's like that cycle where it's gonna get hot again, and when that happens, so with the Japanese economy being so bad, the people that actually want to buy this and keep it as their sealed investment or to open it and all that stuff, they some of them maybe can't afford it right now. When the economy gets good and some of that money starts coming in, they're gonna circle back and buy these at higher costs from people like us investors that are actually buying the boxes and sitting on them. They're gonna want to buy these back, the ones that they had to sell. I know everybody's probably been in that boat where you had something that you had, and at a time of need, you sold it, right? And then sometimes you go back to get it, or maybe when you were a kid you couldn't afford something. When you're grown, you go back and get that stuff. That's the kind of thing that comes with this kind of territory, with a bad economy, and people having to like stock, hoard, sell. I mean, this box has been all over the place, up, down, left, right, inside out. I don't know. This box has gone nuts. So many people have talked about it. I said, me and my son, we only opened up one box of this. As soon as we got that reprint news, I was like, okay, so maybe it's worth opening because I can get boxes sub 100 soon, maybe. And now, yeah, I was able to get some in the 80s, now in the 50s. I don't think it's gonna go too much lower, but I mean, I could see people getting boxes for $45, So, like just now when I ordered today off Cali Poke House, it was 46 or 48 bucks plus tax, came out to $52. So I mean, I basically got it for $45 almost. So maybe we can get down to 40. I'm not sure, but like I said, the dollar cost average thing is I'm lowering my dollar cost average because, like I said, the most expensive box I ever bought was $192. Get another box for $52, and that brings that dollar cost average for those two boxes to $122. Now I need a dollar cost average the next box and the next box. And so the other one, I did the $88 box. That dollar cost averaged, dropped that to like 140 or something like that, 190, 80. So right there. So I still think this is a highly investable product. I don't think it's worth opening though. I mean, actually at 50 bucks, it kind of is. I mean, if you're paying for the fun of opening it. You're paying for the fun of opening it. I don't like doing that. I asked my son too. He would rather open up Shiny Treasures at $30 than this. So we're probably not going to open any more of these, any other Master Balls that he wants for his binder. We'll just go buy them because they've dropped. At one point, like almost every Master Ball was $20 to $25 up, and now you can get some like sub $10 or some that are $8 or $9. They don't go too much lower than that. There's no Master Balls you're going to get for like $2 at all. They're all like around 10 plus. So there's probably a few more he wants to grab. That Pikachu's gone from like a $350, $400 card almost to like 200 now. It's like sitting just above the 200 mark. With a lot more people opening, I've seen a lot more people opening this stuff. Some of those prices go down. So if you're looking for that Pikachu Master Ball, don't buy a bunch of these boxes to open it. It's so hard to get that out of there. The chances of you getting that card, just go buy it. It'll cost, that Pikachu costs about now 4 boxes. Right, so you can open up 4 boxes and you're probably not going to pull that Pikachu. The Gengar's held pretty good. The Gengar Master Ball at like 150 or something like that, 180. I think it's still up there. It hasn't dipped as much. And then the big, the Charizard in English, it's like just over. It's like $103 right now. I think just over 103 bucks. And in here, the Japanese version of that Charizard SIR is like $80. You can pick that up for 80 bucks. So like I said, it's so much easier just to go grab some of these singles, and the prices are probably going to continue dropping on the singles a little bit. It'll be easier for you guys to grab. Like I said, for me, this is a sealed investment play. It's not a buy them and open them as much. anymore. So I mean, even at the price, it's like I said, I think you get about 9 hits, EXs, illustration rares, and all the illustration rares are all like under $20. Even like so the Pikachu in English illustration rare is like a $20 card, but in the Japanese it's like just under 10, so it's like half the price. So even at, like I said, even at $50, it's you might not even get your $50 back in pulls unless you hit the big SIR charger, because the guaranteed hits in here are full arts. Some boxes, if you buy a case, what I'm hearing is when you buy a case of, I guess, 12 boxes or whatever it is, I think there's cases of 12 or 20. When you buy a case, there's guaranteed boxes in there with the double hits, and that second hit is an SIR. So it's almost like each case comes with 2 SIRs, and the rest of the boxes have just the one full art, or I'm not sure if it's, you can even get a trainer unless it's that second hit. So the cases have a little bit of a premium. I just learned a little bit about that from a Japanese investor who had made a video about how the cases do have a slight premium because you're gonna get 2 boxes with the double banger packs in there, and then that second card is a SIR. That's how you chase that Charizard or the what's that Blastoise. So yeah, so that's just wanted to talk about this stuff here, the dollar cost averaging, what you can get these for now, around the $50 mark. Just make sure you use the coupons on TikTok. Make sure you do that, because that's going to save you a lot of money right there. And like I said, if you bought a bunch of these at high price and you still believe in it, go buy some more at the lower price. And you'll see that dollar cost average when you have 30 of these boxes now that you're getting and you got half of them at like $50 or something, and the rest of them at 150, 140, whatever it did. It's going to lower your dollar cost average. And what that does is, you're getting that level here. So when these go up, you can start selling them earlier if you want, or you can hold on to them. So the dollar cost average does make a big difference in this in the investing game. You gotta learn all that all the investing tactics and tricks and things like that. But like I said, the dollar cost average will allow you to sell earlier if you need to, or if you want to make a profit or get some of that money back if you really are in a pinch for money. You know what I mean? If you can break even when you need the money. It's always, if you need money and you have to lose just to get some of your money, I mean, it sucks. But that's a thing that some things happen too in investing. Sometimes you gotta let go of things before they even mature, just because life things happen. All right, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and happy Father's Day tomorrow. All you dads out there, hopefully you get to hang out with your kids, maybe rip some packs for Father's Day or something. Who knows? Or go buy some more investments. Have a great day, everybody. I'm out.